So go and talk to this chowderhead. He's gonna tell you like, you know what you should do, dude? You should go and totally see this like you should go see this artist who lives in Kawara. And he's like, an artist? What the hell? And he's like, oh no, he's like an informant. He knows all this shit. His name is Hoami Koetsu. And Hoami Koetsu is a real guy who really lived, and he had like his little commune up there of like artisans and stuff. There's Kawara over there. You can't go in there quite yet. You'll see. But Hoami was a real guy who had a little commune, kind of like Andy Warhol, I guess, except for not really crappy. Oh, I mean, except for, you know, Andy Warhol was a brilliant genius. You know, come on. I don't really like Andy Warhol that much. So here he is. He's like, he goes outside and this stupid cat comes in. I don't even know why Kiryu cares about that. He's like, hey, what the hell? But this guy's name is Shichigoro, and he is like a painter himself. But he kind of teaches you how to get your special moves. In this game, you're going to get special moves by what's called revelation. And what it is when you get a painting of like an animal or something, the animal or whatever will appear. You'll see the scene happen like this. And then you have to hit the right buttons just for Kiryu to see it right. Thanks for shoving the cat's butt in my face. That's great. And then you get these different choices. And it's like the top one here is like, you know, oh man, he was able to get that. What a great cat. He was still pretending like he was looking that way and he could still catch the thing behind him. And that's like his little, so, you know, he'll write down the name of a special move on it from his inspiration. Tenkei is called. And then so this is the way you get pretty much all of your super moves, except for from, there's also a guy who will make you cut melons. It's kind of like the baseball minigame. You got the thing. You can fucking scare the pigeons away. And then I'll talk to him again because he gives you some more. And I believe he only gives me one of them because I'm a certain level. Yeah, I think the dog one you get at a certain level. But you'll notice, like, when you get to certain levels or certain points in the story that you'll usually get, like, a pigeon sent to you, and it'll be like, oh, hey, like, come on by and get some paintings from me, Chowderhead. And you get those, and you can get your little heat moves. And anyway, I'm going to take care of the side mission stuff now, because, like, it's a pain in the ass, and the thing that makes it a pain in the ass is you gotta keep track of, like, well, which ones are available at this specific point, at this specific time of day, in this area, after you've done certain other side missions, and, you know, it's just a lot of stuff to keep track of. So, the number one thing that people always write me about are always side missions. So they give you a work order, just like the other one. Where's my little work orders? Now, see, here's the one that they just gave me. And there's like these Kakemawari who've been beaten down by this guy named Kumanosuke, and they're trying to get his Kuma means bear. They're like, oh, we can't get that guy. He's too powerful. We're trying to get a debt from him. This is the one that I got in front of my house over there. This is for this guy who won't move in front of this brothel to the east of the main gate there in Gion, and that's it's called the Chidoriya. And you get these little things around town, and you can carry them around, and you'll notice how those guys stayed there even though the time of day changed and everything. That's because most missions, there's only a couple that'll go away. Most missions don't go away. I have to tell you now, though, that if you're going to do this stuff, you got to do it all before. This is the Sushiya Ginya. Before you go to the last chapter, you have to take care of as much as you can. And so anyway, you go find him, and he's like, "Ah, man, I'll pay you, but you got to beat me down." You know, it's like, yeah, okay, whatever. You're just some stupid moron anyway. Beat the crap out of you, no problem, buddy. Look how weird he looks. Oh. No, he's pretty easy, actually. I'm going to try to build up my heat. A good way to build up your heat is to do this and then stomp on the guy. It'll let you. It didn't let me. You can taunt, too. But this 3-hit thing builds up your heat pretty well. Why can't I step on him? Okay, there you go. Just like, please hit him. Now I've built up my heat. I don't think I want to... okay. Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah, let's do that one. Whatever. Because the fun part... Oh my god, what the hell? He was like stuck there. It's like, did I kill him or something? the cool thing about this game is those really brutal moves. All this whole series is always like, man, there's some brutal moves. And so, you know, they go, hey, thanks for that, and they pay you, and you get that red stamp that appeared there for a split second. That means done. If you check your little memo pad thing, see it has that red stamp, and then there's also the kanji right there, sumi. Sumi means permitted, literally, but it also means done. Like, you know, when someone pays for something, let's say, in Japan, you'll get shiharai sumi, which means, like, you've already paid. Payment accepted, kinda. Now, I'll go down to that brothel, and I'll take care of that guy, who's squatting in front of it like a lunatic. And there he is. Look at how bright the lighting is in this game. It's just kind of cool, though. I like it. So there's this moron. He's sitting there. He's like, so what the hell are you doing over here, buddy? You gotta get the hell out of here. And he's like, nah, man, I'm gonna sit here until that, you know, prostitute realizes I love her and will come away with me. And her name is Hime Suzume, I believe. So there we go. I hit that stupid moron once and he'll fall down. He writes it off to the fact that he's been sitting there for a long time. He's like, well, I become weak or something. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, right. Just a fucking weakling loser. And so there he sees the guy up there. He's like, oh my god, I'm gonna, like, you know, I'm gonna give it my best because, like, I want that girl to notice me or whatever. So he comes back for a second fight. He's like, he's got a second wind. Sucks though, so it's okay. Yeah. I wonder if I have any cool. Whoops. I don't have any cool equipment. Oh yeah, this one's got it. You can use certain weapons in this. There's like certain weapons you can equip inside Gion, and that's one of them. It's like a little pipe kiseru. So there he's like, God, you gotta like work harder and make money to buy her. And he's like, okay, I'll go do that. And then it turns out that the girl he likes is that little girl over there who's not even a prostitute. She's not available for sale yet because she's like a 7-8-year-old kid. Kid who's like, dude, what the hell? Now I'm going to show you, this is the Gion Muteiryu Dojo. Gion Muteiryu is the unarmed fighting style of Gion developed by this guy, Komaki Sotaro, who you may remember in the other games. Because his entire line has been running these dojos. And so he asks, like, hey, like, you want to join up? And, you know, you can say, like, no, dude, I don't care about this shit, you know. And then it's like, well, I guess I'll give it a go. And then there's this one which is like, why don't I test your skills, see how good you are, and then I'll think about it. But that one's kind of hard, and you end up with no health after it beats you, so I just picked the one to just join. And this is to talk to him about the world. You're going to have to do this eventually, but this is just to not take any training. You'll see all the question marks. Those are ones that you can't do yet because you're not at the right level or the right point of the story. And this one up here, I think actually you have to be at level 15 to do first. I think you only have this one available at first, but I'll do that one first. This is like a move that they call it the Gion Muteiryu Nekozori. Nekozori means a cat flip. In the later games, I mean, in the games of the modern day, they call it the Komaki Ryu cat flip Nekozori. It's the same thing. I love that. It's like, why are you running away from me? You have to get knocked down, and then when you're knocked down, you hit X to recover. This is basically a ukemi. Whoops, hit too early. What's he saying? He's like, what? And now I have that move. It's a good move. You don't want to always do it because there are times you'll be flipped around and you'll be hit by like huge combos, and it's gonna suck. That's why, like, I had that thing equipped earlier, that like pin cushion. Oh yeah, he doesn't let you friggin' take more than one training at a time. You gotta leave and come back in. Look at him, he's all like sauntering around. Oh yeah, look at me. Okay, let's see how much I can get done before like someone else comes and calls me or comes over to my house or something. And this is like gonna improve your throw strength. You get to do it 2 or 3 times. I can't remember right now off the top of my head. This guy comes up. He's like the guy from Rashomon or something. You see that guy? He's like, I am a giant. Rah. Remember, you probably saw me in that stupid 007 movie where they go into space and it was stupid as hell. What was that one called? Moonraker? Hora dosta! Yeah, Moonraker. That movie was pretty crappy.